Thursday night presentation here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got the Magician. Magician is out there with the Magician. Then there's Williamson. And we talk about experimenting with lineups early on, DB. What are some examples of that?
Well, you can have two extremes, right? The modern NBA. Most teams need some sort of small ball lineup that they finish with. But we are also increasingly starting to see teams play with multiple bigs on the floor. You have to be able to have multiple tools in your toolbox.
Now here's Williamson. Just 4 to shoot. For 3. And it's Magician missing. Magician passes to Magician. Now here's Powell. We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Jemison. Cans it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Magician. To the middle. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2.
First personal foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Pass to Magician. Takes the 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And here's the break. Intercepted.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Here's Magician. Takes a 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Here's Magician. That's to Williamson. Here's Jemison. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Count that one.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. These teams were last season's best passers, the squads with the most assists in the NBA.
Both teams really good at passing the basketball. You look at the numbers from a season ago, very unselfish.
Here's Magician. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. Well, there's the line for 3 free throws.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Here's Magician, defended by Allen. Here's Perez. Magician, great positioning on the putback. Magician's got his second bucket of the night.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Holloway. Pass to Magician. 6 on the shot clock. It's Allen on the wing. Here's Holloway. There's the triple. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Here's Magician. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for one, number 24.
One shot.
One quarter in the books. Yeah, it's been a close one so far. They lead by a bucket. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Allen is out there with the Magician. Then it's Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the shooting guard.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Sinks the three-pointer. Doris, you were a great ball handler in your day. So with that in mind, do you think players are carrying the ball too much now?
Kev, this is such a hot topic. Carrying the basketball is when the ball ends up directly on the palm. The closest we get to that is what we call the hang dribble from players. They're trying to extend the possession so that they can read the defense. To me, that's the only point of concern.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Here's Holloway. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the wing right side. And it's Magician missing. Inside. Ball stolen. Here's Magician. Scoreless thus far. Taken away. Here's Magician. Hits the three-point bomb.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Magician. To the paint. Here's Magician. Powell pulls it in. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. To the inside. Magician misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Magician. It's tipped. Here's Holloway. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Magician. Pass to Powell. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Here's Magician. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Holloway. Down low. Pass to Magician. Fires the 3. Here's Magician. From the arc. No good that time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up by 2. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
15. I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Terrific, Allie. Thank you. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Look at the rebounding numbers. I'm surprised they stayed this close. They're not cleaning the glass. It's more like they're fogging it up.
Okay, time to shift focus. Looking at some games coming up later on tonight. 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And that is...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Magician.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, he knows they're coming for him, but he's accustomed to that kind of attention, and he's quite comfortable dealing with it.
Magician is out there with Powell. Then it's Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the small forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Here's Magician. Still scoreless. Williamson, the screen. Fires at the elbow. Bucket is good.
Not sure why they sagged off him in that distance. He is very good in the mid-range.
Pass to Magician. They set the pick. For the 3. Here's Magician. Second chance shot. Powell outside. Magician passes to Powell. Unhindered, going all the way. That evens the score. 7 points in the game.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. While we've got this moment here, now let's take a look at last season's leaders in converting turnovers into points.
And this team, in terms of scoring off of turnovers, that became the identity. I mean, they really look to disrupt and cause problems defensively, and boy, do they take advantage on the other end.
Magician passes to Magician. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And the foul goes on the Magician.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Magician. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Off target from three-point range. Well, 50% from the floor. To the inside. Magician. And he goes in for the dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Magician. Pass the Magician. And down it goes. Dunk through off a wonderful assist.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Magicians checked in for Powell. 1:16 left to play in the third. Reverses. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time.
This is definitely not the guy to foul. He loves getting to the free throw line.
Pass to Magician. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Lobbed up there for Allen. 43 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Magician. Here's Magician. Bangs on the trifecta. Magician's got 5 points so far.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Here he goes. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The three. Nailed from three-point land. 12 points for him.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
3 quarters of play and a close game here. They lead by 2. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter next. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hey, it's all about physical. It's all about physical. Make sure we're running back. Touch somebody.
Pleading for his team, Greg, to be more physical and aggressive.
Something we hear often from Coach Carlisle, urging his team to play tough and physical.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. Allen is out there with the Magician. Then it's Magician. Then it's Magician. And it's Magician in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Holloway. Pass to Magician. And here is Allen. Fires from deep. And it's Magician with the rebound.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Magician's shot is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Allen surveying the D. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Here's Magician. It's stolen by Allen. From deep. And it's off.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you can ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team.
Keep on dancing.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Okay, Allie, thank you. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Down he goes for three.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Doing it very well tonight, around 57%. Here's Magician beyond the arc. Williamson there for the rebound. And he cannot get the layup. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Magician, covered by Williamson. Williamson there for the rebound. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. That one goes. Count it.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Here's Magician. And the layup is off. 58 seconds left in the fourth. Into the lane. Here's Jemison. Jacks up a three. No good there.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for two, number 5.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And when the pressure mounts, he is absolutely someone they can rely on.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. 13 feet away. It misses. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
Here's Magician. Fires the three. And the three misses. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.